Let's talk about movies.
saw them and I looked them up and I found them while they were still setting up their location that they're at now. And while they were still setting up the garage, that's when I helped lay the foundation. Like, they already had the actual concrete foundation, but they needed to put all the stuff, like they needed to seal the cracks and, you know, clean up and stuff. I wasn't expecting to just be like, you know, straight up full on one of their people right away, but they moved close to my neighborhood and then they started going places that are right near my neighborhood where I've grown up. So I thought I'd at least, you know, keep an eye on it if nothing else. But I actually helped and participated. I'd go and spend time there with them. You know, I even was at one of their potlucks. I met a bunch of the people there. I went to a training session for one of the guys did Muay Thai and he taught Muay Thai. I went and did one of the training sessions there. Unfortunately, I got my 5th COVID shot that day, and I had an adverse reaction after I went home. Like, it really affected my performance and my endurance during the session. I did two of them back to back, Muay Thai and then grappling. But that's not what I'm on about. That's just another scenario that fits in with all this stuff. I had to go, like, basically, you know what happens when the adverse COVID shot reaction happens. There's a heart failure, so that's what happened to me. Anyway, long story short, I still was helping out at, like, Brothers Garage and stuff. And this isn't a for or against argument. It's just commenting. Like, and I helped the guy that I just saw. He was with a few other people, and I helped him. Not like too much help, but just like, you know, I helped him align an engine that he was putting in one of his vehicles. It's not like I did all this. Like, it's not like I put together all these cars and shit and worked on them. I didn't do any of that. I just helped here and there, but I put in, you know, enough time and showed enough respect that at a certain point I felt like they had just taken me for granted. Now, I'm not sure if that's true because I can't get inside their head or not. I don't know what they're actually thinking. So I'm trying to be nice, just in case it's not that, and that they actually think of me positively. And I even called it slave labor before, which is actually still true, because I didn't get paid. I didn't get anything from it. They did have me work. I even worked at. I did get paid for something, but it wasn't working for the garage. It was I washed dishes for an event at the Thailand Embassy of Thailand. There was an event at the Embassy of Thailand that I washed dishes for, because I think they have a catering company that's alongside the garage, and I think they were catering the embassy event. So I'm definitely not hating on them, because I even just went the other day and got a keychain from them, like, because I had to throw one of the ones that I had from someone else. I had to throw it away, and I went and got a keychain. So you gotta understand, they're older than me. I'm trying to look up to them and learn from them, but it's not like I don't have skills already. Certain skills, especially ones that could be easily brushed up on. And I don't even need to, like, work at their place. That's the thing. It's not about, like, oh, like, I put my foot in the door and they didn't let me work there, or oh, they didn't. It's not about that. That's me calling it slave labor is not saying that they were forcing me to do it, but rather that I was already in a situation that felt like slavery. This is a little while ago now, so it's, how do I explain it? The way that things changed recently retroactively colored that experience as well. Basically, long story short, I just feel like I've been taken advantage of, and like I've been taken for granted. Mostly just taken for granted. That's mainly the thing, is being taken for granted, not being appreciated. And like I said, I don't know what's going on inside of their head,
Let's
so I
talk
can't
about
judge
movies.
them. But I can let you know how I feel. And like going and seeing him, he saw that I had a skateboard, and I said, hey, what's up? And he's like, oh, don't bust your head on that. And he's pointing at my skateboard, and it's like, okay, either he's being caring and kind, and that's the first thing he thought of when he saw that, which is possible. Once again, I don't know them well enough. it's possible he was just like, oh, concerned. Like, not even just like, but it's also possible that it was a disrespect. And then it was like, oh, man, you can't even handle yourself on that thing. Meanwhile, look at our vehicles, which are, arguably way more dangerous. But once again, I'm not hating because I like custom vehicles. And I can't get in the man's head. But I had to process it because I didn't know how to express. it. To me, those types of people could go either way. They're either the types of people that would randomly just look out for you, like out of nowhere in a random situation, or they might be the types of people that try to get you killed just because they don't want to deal with it. And I don't know which it is right now. And I'm on high alert because of everything that's been happening and the way people. It's like, whether or not people have an intention against me or personally dislike me. I mean, even if they say it, they might not even personally dislike me. They might just be saying it for clout. So I don't know nowadays. I have the feelings and I see the signs and I try not to make it worse, because it could be either. It could be either where they could either look out for me or fuck me over, and I just don't know. And I can't make any assumptions. And the fact of the matter still stands that they're doing a type of work that I like. They're doing a type of work that I like, and that I would like to look up to them for what it's worth. Even if I don't agree with how they do some things. It's called Brothers Garage. I don't have any actual siblings, but maybe that's how brothers are. I wouldn't know. I feel like you should have a tighter bond with your brothers. If I'm guessing, this feeling that I'm having, I don't think that should exist. I think it should be a little more clear and obvious what the connection is. But anyway, just thought I'd put that out there. And it goes hand in hand with my feelings of oh man, the industry's kind of just messed up. Maybe they wouldn't act like this if there wasn't industry shit going along with this. Maybe it's actually just corruption in the industry in general. And that's what causes it, and that they're actually good people, and that's why there's a confusing, conflicting feeling. Is that they're even if they're good people, they're still part of the brainwashed industry. And it's somehow it seemed okay, well, you guys aren't going to let me participate unless you haze me. But if you haze me, I know you're just being mean because you don't need to haze me. And therefore, I feel like the reason that they let off, when I stopped showing up, they didn't follow up with me because they weren't interested in me unless they could use me and have me under their control.
Let's talk about.
But then again, I can't make that assumption. That's just what it felt like to me. I don't have enough information. Basically, it feels like they chose to not, I don't know how to explain it. I think maybe I'm lacking some of the, maybe there's a word for it in their, maybe there's a way to explain it in their language that I don't have access to. That could be it. There's probably some dynamic that I'm just not fully capable of expressing in this language. It's just a general feeling of
let's talk about
through my whole life, the point of what I'm doing is not necessarily to make money or to make personal gains to the exclusion of others, but rather that I'm trying very hard to do things and to encourage others, and I often don't feel like I'm receiving the same sort of encouragement and support from others. And it feels like often the justification is that other people think that they're better than me in this one thing or the other, whereas I go so far as to show that clearly the way that I understand this indicates that I have some value somewhere, even if it's not this exact type of thing in this one specific thing. I clearly have something worth respecting, but then it just feels like people well, I don't have to respect that because I have this and I have money, and maybe not even that much money, but like I'd rather just focus on the money. That's what it feels like. Like I'd rather focus on the money. You don't really matter to us, little brother, because you're not part of our community. We just stepped in your turf and then did whatever the fuck we wanted, and you're our little bitch boy. That's what we thought. That's what it feels like. And once again, I'm not saying that that's what they're doing, and I'm not using that to be coy either. I'm not saying, oh, well, that's not what they're doing, but it's what they're doing. No, I don't know. I'm telling you how it makes me feel. I don't know what's going on through their head. I'm just saying how it makes me feel, and the fact that this seems to be the pattern. So that happened, and it's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say exactly, but okay, there's that. I explained how it felt. Because really all I wanted to do was work on cars with them, and I thought, like, okay, well, if I'm learning, and I'm already pretty good at some stuff, and if I learn this and I do this with them, theoretically I should be able to help them, and also I should be able to get something out of it, even if it takes a while. And then I can build my own car, and then we can all be, you know, like, since you guys moved close to me, like, hey, now I can be part of your group. Since, like, I would be, I don't know what to say, like, that I would be, like, that I've lived here and I've prioritized this sort of stuff, like, anything cool. I like to be on top of anything cool that's happening. I don't have to always be the best at it, because I already have some things that I'm quote-unquote the best at. But I like to do the best that I can, and if I become the best, well then there's that too. Why does there have to be this feeling of like being underappreciated always? I understand they're busy too. It's not like I'm discounting that their work takes focus and time. That's not what I'm saying. And I'm used to spending, like when I was growing up, I was used to spending time around kids who were older than me. And it was always their turn first on the Nintendo. It was always their turn first with everything. The computer. And I always had to wait. And they didn't always want to include me. But sometimes they did. Sometimes they did. It wasn't all bad. At all. And I looked up to those kids. Even though they were older than me. Like, they were older than me. I looked up to them. They didn't always treat me nicely, but ultimately there always seemed at the time to be a feeling of family, so that no one ever really truly got that far left behind. But I don't really feel like that anymore. Instead, I feel like my life is slipping out of my hands, while people who could be helping are just watching it happen. Because they're not interested in me. And I think either this is going to change, or it's just God's way of saying, this is why you need to leave this earth now, and I'm taking you now. And I might have to go through an adjustment period as well. I would very much not like to go to prison, but if I have to leave this earth, and God is like, look, this is what's going on and why we're going to take you up to heaven, and like, okay, so we're going to have an adjustment period, and we're going to desensitize you to the worldly pleasures through prison time, and then we'll take you, because you don't belong here anymore, you belong in heaven. I could see that. Or it might change, which is what I was hoping for, but it seems less likely every day. And it might not have prison time. I might just go to combat instead. Or maybe they'll just drop it. But that doesn't mean that things will change for the better necessarily, even if they drop it. It's like this whole thing is going on. This whole thing is interconnected, and I sense these patterns in it, and I don't always have all the information. And I feel like part of the reason is because I'm circumcised. That I can't gather the information necessary because that part of my life doesn't exist. There's just like this completely separate part of the information gathering process that I don't have. And I have reciprocate that certain type of information either. But frankly, it still shouldn't really matter that much for this sort of thing because it should be pretty straightforward. It shouldn't have to involve that part of the process. And that's why, but this is why I don't rule them out. I'm not like, oh my god, they're bad people because I don't like how I feel. No, that's not how this works. I can't judge them like that because I severely lack the information needed. Mostly because it's not the only thing that's going on in my life. Their business, just because they're in the same area as me, it doesn't mean that I have to fucking make a decision, that deep of a decision about them. They just didn't need me. They didn't need me. And, but they're also, it doesn't seem like they're trying to stop me from being me either. They might be. I don't know. Maybe they are. Maybe that's why they're doing this. That's the other thing. I don't know. Maybe they are just trying to stop me from being me. Maybe that's why they moved into this area. That could be it too. The point is, I just don't know. And so that's why I was processing it, and that's why I talked about it a little bit. And the thing is, like, talking about slave labor, it's like some things, like, I don't mind doing things for free. Because, once again, it's not about the money. But when the things that I'm doing, other people are getting paid for, and I'm losing face as a result, like, I'm losing my standing in society as a result of not getting paid, which shouldn't be there. People should be grateful, right? When it harms me, well, then it came at a cost, and it seems like I fronted the cost, which means I should either claim some ownership, which is another thing. If I look at it like that's like, yeah, it's their garage. Like, technically, like, beyond what involvement I had, it has nothing to do with me. It's their garage. But at the same time, wouldn't I be considered like some sort of supervisor? So it's like, they're doing their thing, but in the big scheme of how things work, it's under my control in a sense. Like, not to the point where I'm liable for their actions necessarily, but like where they would be a subsidiary of the overarching control that I have over the area. Not to the point where like, oh look, they did this wrong and now I'm suing you, Alec. No, more so like, hey, the general way that they behave in this area may have been influenced by me. I don't want that sort of, I don't want the work that they're doing, which is doing cool work on cool vehicles. I don't want that to disappear. I want that to be alive and well, with or without me. But I also don't like feeling taken for granted and disrespected. And I can't always tell how much of that is just based on the way things happened and not the intention. I can't always tell if that's the intention of what someone is doing. And I think that's part of my disability. I think being able to accept that, like, just because I have a disability, it doesn't mean that if I didn't have a disability that I would always be able to tell. That's the thing. That's the difference. It's like, just because you can't tell, it doesn't mean that it's a disability. But in my case, I think it's made much worse by my disability, which is the combination of the circumcision and then a bunch of other issues that have resulted as following that. And some of this stuff may not be related at all to that, but it's just that sort of thing where it's like, it's almost like autism, except that it's not, because I'm actually not being autistic. I just lack the capacity to understand what their intentions are. And maybe I don't. Maybe I know what they're doing. Maybe the negative thing is the correct thing. Maybe they did move here to interfere with my area of operations. And maybe they did only include me in that because they thought they they actually don't care about me at all, and they would just kill me to try to get me out of their way. Even though I legitimately and genuinely just wanted to look up to them, learn from them, and help them. That, if I had to make an assumption, that would be the assumption I made. But I can't make that assumption because it's not fair. It's not fair to make that assumption, so I'm not going to assume that. It's just how I feel like pretty much everyone in my life has been treating me, so it's hard not to feel that way. Succeed and just asking for a bit of respect. Well, then I guess my time probably is coming to an end. And I'll be happy when it gets here, because that means I won't have to keep doing this even just realized another level to this potential conspiracy. This could have come from Sonia. They might have shown up here because of Sonia, because of Sonia's affiliation with the racing community or whatever, and the fact that her story was that her friends died in a car crash. But obviously some of this stuff has Mafia written all over it. And if I'm not mistaken, people just generally took her side over mine no matter what happened. And I was just trying to help her heal from that trauma, which is why we got the simulator. And also because I liked playing it. It gave us something to do. But something tells me, same thing with the tattooing stuff, like that her association with those things and the eyes on her turned against me. And that people have just been trying to prey on me because of what happened to me, what happened between us. Even though she knows that she fucked up. It's like she chose to not just explain that in a way that got these people off my back, because by then it was kind of too late, because she wasn't fucking listening to me. And then all these people just started fucking targeting me, as if I didn't have enough problems. That was the extra layer that just occurred to me. Just like before shit went south with her, the dude who bought one of those Marlowe locations, Dan, he was happy to share some of his, not even just, it wasn't even about the information, it was just the feeling of like friendship, of like, yeah, heck yeah, you're trying to get into this, cool, good job. Like, thanks for asking questions instead of just trying to run off by yourself. But then after what happened with her happened, and I was incarcerated, I got back out and everything, it was completely different. He was completely hostile towards me. It's like, what the fuck? I didn't want this to happen. This person put my life in danger and was attacking me. And everyone's just saying that I'm stupid and fucking crazy and delusional, and that I'm an abuser, and that I deserve blah blah blah, this, that, and the other, blah blah blah. Meanwhile, why are you letting me out then? Oh, because this, that, and the other, blah, 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 but really I don't like you, blah, 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 blah. I can't fucking win, bro, because I trusted her, and I trusted the people around me. And then when she fucks up and then starts abusing me, if I either ask for help or stop seeing her, well then she either stalks me or turns it against me. And if I don't ask for help and I just try to take care of it myself, then when it's over, everyone just gangs up on me. It was a fucking lose-lose situation, which means everyone was just trying to get me killed. And that's all this is people have just been trying to get me fucking killed and seeing what they can get out of me along the way. This is not, let's let this person live his life and lay him to rest peacefully. This is, everybody has decided that I'm a horrible fucking person, and that for some reason I'm so much worse than them, that they feel entitled to fucking abuse me and throw me away, and then get me killed when I'm not convenient to them anymore. And no matter what I say or do, I'm always the fucking worst person ever, and that they're always the fucking saints, and that they're just gonna cover for each other, and that they're just gonna fucking put a bullet in my brain or something. That pretty much sums up how I feel about this. Never mind all the fucking work I put into the music industry or any other, frankly, any other trade or skill or passion. Never mind all that shit. Throw that shit all the fuck away, because for some reason, I don't mean anything to anyone. So if that's how this world's gonna treat me, why should I try to stay? And why should I care about what anyone else feels? When I've done all that for so long. I shouldn't care anymore. I should care insofar as I don't make it worse for myself. But what the fuck is the point of helping people if that's all I get in response every single time, to the point where now my life is not just in jeopardy, but I'm looking at some very fucking serious proof that everybody just fucking hates me. Just because they can. Just because it's convenient to them. And that all you just want to end my fucking life regardless of what's right and wrong or who fucked up. And it wasn't me. Oh, you just shouldn't have done it. Okay, well then why didn't you help me? And why are you still not helping me? Why are you still not helping me if that's not what I should have done? What else should I have done? Just let her fucking run me? Oh, she's not a threat. Oh, you're crazy. Oh, now you're saying if I've been abused this badly, I shouldn't even be alive? That's closer to the line of reasoning that I'm looking for. That's correct. If I've been abused this badly, I shouldn't be alive. But the part where you always get it wrong is then you go, oh, but since he's alive, he must not have been abused that badly. It must be, as you say, cap. Where actually, the reality is correct. If I've been abused this badly, I shouldn't be alive. And yet I still am, despite the fact that I've been abused that badly. That's where you guys keep making the mistake, is you just assume that it's a lie, that it's not true just because I am alive still. That's not the case. I am alive despite the fact that I should be dead already. And that is what's confusing to me. Why am I still here if I'm just going to continue witnessing all these people be so fucking cruel to me? Just so I don't miss it when I'm gone? I don't turn around and say, hey, maybe I should try again. Because you guys don't seem to care about who's innocent or guilty. All you seem to care about is who can we spin the narrative against to fulfill our own selfish desires. We don't care what's right and wrong or who is doing the right thing or who is wrong. We only care about our own selfish cult. We're just gonna gang up on you no matter what you stand for. Even if you stand for what we stand for, we're just gonna fucking gang up on you and be mean as fuck. Because you're nothing, you stupid little bitch. And then this is the question, and this is not something I would like to do, but I often wonder where the limit is with my psyche. And if you guys aren't gonna kill me, and you're not gonna be able to put me away properly, what happens when when that part of my brain finally wakes up that goes, huh, I could just hunt all these people down. Once again, that is not what I want to do. But I've been talking about this in these videos especially over and over again, where it's like, this is not how I want to live my life, but I wonder where the limit is. And it's not something I want to test, but it does seem to be something you guys want to test. And so you're just pushing me farther and farther to see if I'm gonna fucking explode. Because you think it's funny or something, or you think you're gonna get money out of it. But are you actually thinking about it? Are you actually thinking about what could happen? For real? Or are you just being dickheads? Are you actually thinking about what it means that you're doing this to a human life? Or are you just being fucktards? Being fucktards and partying at my expense? Pretty much, bro, and I'm the biggest joke ever? Okay, good to know. You know, and what if I don't want your help anymore? What if I've decided that every time I try to accept someone's help, they always use it against me? And that even if you actually mean it this time, it's worthless, because I cannot differentiate between people actually helping me and trying to get me fucked over. I'm no longer capable of distinguishing between the two, and all I'm trying to do is live my life without making it worse. And that I don't fucking care if you're trying to help anymore. What if I just straight up don't want your help anymore? Because fuck you. Because fuck me. And I know none of you give a shit. 0 people on this planet give an actual shit about me. Meanwhile, I spent my whole life giving a fuck about every single one of you. So what does that say about you? That I cared about you and you chose not to care about me. Nothing good. Oh, you'll put a bullet in my brain? Can't you come up with something new? You either go for bullets, or for castration, or penile dismemberment. Just come up with something new. Something exciting. If you're gonna keep threatening me, just come up with something more interesting, because I'm bored. I'm tired of you coming up with the same old threats. And I've already been through all the poisoning stuff and everything. Let's do like Ferris wheels and stuff like that. Like a Ferris wheel that goes too fast. That you're gonna lure me onto a Ferris wheel and make it go really fast. That's much more fun. Or like, okay, let me think of another one. No, that's all I got right now. Apparently that was effective. Long story short, you don't give a fuck about me, even though I gave a fuck about you, and it's gone to a very extreme point. Where everyone has actively used me giving a fuck about them against me to such an extreme degree where I have to say things like this. But it still doesn't matter because I'm just talking about it and you people don't respect my words. You only respond to violence. And I'm tired of violence. If I have no choice, I'll try to survive it, but I'm tired of it. You all made so many assumptions about me. I don't even know if you made assumptions about me, or if you just decided to do the wrong thing. That's the thing. You might have just been like, oh, look, easy mark. Just like Sonia's like coworkers or whatever, just like I'm sure you girls probably were just being misandrist fucking pigs against me. And I think that's where a lot of these problems started. Was that probably like Sonia was being bullied for trying to be with me, and that there may have actually been a shred of fucking honor involved in her fucking, even though there wasn't really. There wasn't. It really just came from me. It was probably just my sperm in her body, making her have some fucking morals for once. But it was not enough, alas, because she was poisoning her body with too many other things that she had lied to me about. I was probably still seeing her at the time husband, who I didn't know about until it was far too late. You all just wish I would shut the fuck up, because all you want to do is kill me and get it over with, and make me go away and go on about your day, having gotten away with treating a human being like the worst possible thing you could ever treat them like. That seems to be about the gist of what's going on here. But do you give a fuck? No, you don't. You never will. So why should I care about you? Apparently it doesn't matter if I care about you or not. And apparently me trying to get things on the right course, if I've succeeded to some degree, maybe not for me, but maybe I've succeeded in getting you guys to operate without destroying yourselves for a certain period of time. Well, what was the fucking point of that? Just because I couldn't stand to see you guys the way you were? I wanted to get you at least, even if it cost me my own life, I wanted to see you stop fucking up so much? Maybe it's that. Maybe I can't have children because I was too busy parenting all you adults. You took me for granted and you don't have anything nice to say about me. You're too busy filling your own needs. Well, at least I helped you fill your needs. Even if I never got to fill my own. But hey, I got to eat some good food today. I got to play some video games I enjoy, even if I'm looking at the end of my life. What the fuck does it matter? Because I used my life. I used my life force, and I spent it to make this world, even if it's not inherently a better place, at least it kind of seems like it's functioning. It's not as like pathetic where people are like, I don't know. At least the crime is more organized, I guess. And since nobody will ever fucking care about me, what the fuck does it matter if I stay around or not? Because you already got what you wanted out of me. And the worst part is I don't even get any pleasure out of behaving like a maniac. Because if I got pleasure out of behaving like a maniac, I could just burn bright and burn out and not give a fuck about anybody and like cause a big ass motherfucking scene and then have my life end or something. Or if it didn't end my life, I could keep doing that. But I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy it. It gives me anxiety. As soon as I start thinking about behaving like that, it gives me anxiety. So I work very hard not to think like that anymore. And pretty much it seems like everybody just decided to call that a weakness instead of a strength, and then make fun of me for it. You're taking away my ability to enjoy my life. And when I don't enjoy my life anymore, after I've worked this hard, I get that much closer to letting it go. Especially since no one actually wants to have kids with me, because apparently I'm just a disgusting loser, I guess. Disgusting nobody loser. That seems to sum up what people think of me. A disgusting nobody loser who's only good for getting you what you want, but I don't deserve anything I want. I don't even matter that much to you because I'm just a fucking nuisance that you tolerated. Or maybe you didn't tolerate it. Maybe you were always stabbing me in the back. Maybe you were just always making notes about my behavior. Just always making, and then making shit up. Just always making sure that I would never be able to be successful. Maybe that's just been my whole life. That's the nightmare I live in. Is that my whole life, everyone's always been against me. It is now becoming super fucking obvious that humanity is fake as fuck and shouldn't exist. That none of this should exist. Cars shouldn't exist. Computers shouldn't exist. Music shouldn't exist. Life on Earth just shouldn't exist. I don't see any evidence to the contrary. My own ability to enjoy what's left of my experience is not evidence to the contrary. It's evidence that my soul came from a good place. And I don't think I'm gonna have any problem when my time has come, leaving this place and going back to that place. I think when I do that, this place will just be marked for, it'll just be marked for deletion, basically. So I think unless something happens to change my mind, I think we're done here. We'll just wait it out, and then we'll get rid of everything on this planet. Because this planet was a failure. Everything and everyone on it was just a fucking failure. Because that's how it treated me. No matter what I did, it always treated me like a fucking failure. So fuck this place. Why do you think we have so many bombs? Fuck you, man. Fuck you. I can hear you instead of trying to solve the problem. You're just like, keep him away from me. Blah, blah, blah. Leper. He's a leper. Just proving my point. I hope you die horribly. Because that's all that you've been wishing for me. So I hope you die horribly. It's too late. You tried to psyop me with that fucking, it's not too late, it's never too late, 3 days grace shit. Fuck you. It's too late. You're gonna use it to try to fucking blame me and guilt me. It's like, oh, well, you're the one who gave up. You're the one who said it's too late after fucking torturing me over and over and over again, making it so fucking obvious you're never gonna let up. And then as soon as I say, okay, well, then I won't do it anymore, you're like, oh, well, now you don't want to do it. Oh, well, now you don't want to do it. Oh, and I was just about to let you do it, but now you don't want. Okay, fine. I won't let you do it then.
Let's talk about movies.
But none of it fucking matters. Because I don't fucking matter. I don't fucking matter to you, or to you, or to you, or to you. I don't matter to any of you. I don't have any friends. My family is just a survival tactic at this point. Not that I don't love them, but everything that's happened has been really traumatic. I do love my parents, and we're finally getting along to a certain degree, but it's almost basically because there's no denying how fucked up everything is right now. And so yeah, we find some peace because we're genetically similar, and there is, love is still somewhat real. But beyond that, what does it matter? I'm not gonna have any kids, so they're never gonna be grandparents. And they've been beaten down by the system, not in the same way as I have, but because I've been beaten down to the system, what do they have to go on anymore? They're just gonna try to live their lives the same way, completing whatever task it was they were set out to do. So we're not gonna go forward anymore. I'm gonna be the end of it because nobody gives a fuck about me. Because everybody'd rather call me retarded and criminal. So fuck you. You don't give a fuck about me. Except I don't have to supply shoes to my daughter's feet because I don't have any daughters. So I don't give a fuck about you. I double don't give a fuck about you. Even though I double gave a fuck about you. Now I double don't give a fuck about you. Is this the psychopath you wanted? To make a fucking killing off of murdering? This is what you wanted? Let's go then, motherfucker. Let's go. I'm waiting. Sense you still trying to classify my behavior. Oh, how are we going to classify it now to keep control over the situation? Classify it this way, that way, this way, that way. Now do that this way, that way. Oh no, it's not like you could just like look at me as a real fucking person. No, because that would break your spell, wouldn't it? It's not like you could just acknowledge that maybe you're not superior to me. It's not like maybe I won't continue cooperating with you. You want to say that's hurtful? You want to say that just because I don't want to continue cooperating? I didn't even say I'm not going to. I just said maybe I won't. You want to say that's the most hurtful thing I said to you? After everything you did to me? Oh, because that's right. You matter and I don't. Oh, how could I forget? How the fuck could I forget? Oh yeah, that's right. No, you're just always superior to me no matter what anyone does or says. Let me guess, you're trying to label what I'm saying as terrorist threats. How would I know that? Because you overreact about everything. All I'm saying is that you're hurting me. You're hurting me with your terrorism. And then you try to label me saying that I'm hurting. That you're trying to label me saying that you're hurting me with your terrorism as a terrorist threat. That's how stupid this is. Also, the board that Amp told me, oh, don't fall off of that. It's like, don't crack your head open or whatever. Oh, yeah. I made this deck from scratch at home, designed the shape and everything. But thanks for not wanting me to get hurt. I appreciate it. Of course, if he doesn't want me to get hurt, then why didn't he reach out to me and have me come back into the shop? That's what doesn't compute right now. That's why it felt like disrespect. But once again, it's like, that's just my instincts about it. Loud and clear. This is how it feels, but if I don't have to, I'm not gonna assume that it's that way, because I could be mistaken. I could potentially be mistaken. But if I'm not, it would explain this feeling. So what do I care? What do I care if you kill me? You might not even be able to do it. You never know. But you sure as hell don't seem interested in including me. Not past using me for slave labor, that is. Or you don't care anymore, you'll kill me in the street. Great, now we're getting somewhere. I would love to see you try, because if I win, I'm gonna feel so fucking good about it. This is what I wanted. If you guys are gonna be fake as fuck all the time and act like you're better than me, well then let's throw down. Because if you kill me, good. Now I don't have to deal with this dumbass bullshit anymore. And if I win, then I get to fucking piss on your graves. Because I don't respect you. I respected my grandfather or my great-grandfather. You want to piss on their grave? You got hell for for you. Right? Go ahead. Try it. See what happens. I mean, they're already dead. So you want to try it? Go ahead. See what happens. I'm not encouraging you. I'm just saying. You never know. Papo. Because if you disrespect someone who doesn't deserve to be disrespected by you, then you know what happens. And if that doesn't happen, that means something's broken. Notice how I just returned to the title? I might not have even saved my progress. Oh, okay, it saved my progress, I guess. But either way, when it comes down to it, you motherfuckers didn't want to communicate with me like normal-ass fucking people. You either decided to ignore me, or you decided to just straight up attack me. Not once did any of you consider, maybe this person is worth communicating with. No. He's just a piece of shit. Ignore him. And fuck him up if he ever tries anything. That's basically the conclusion that you've drawn about me. And you've been operating on that this whole time. So fuck you. Even though I tried to help you, you're just like, that's never gonna do anything. Okay, well, it's never gonna do anything. It's never gonna do anything. Enjoy hell. Going to heaven is way more important to me than getting caught up in your stupid motherfucking games. I'm telling you, the kingdom of heaven is far sweeter than any material reward that this life could offer. And yeah, I also want to enjoy this material life, but if you motherfuckers aren't going to cooperate with me, then fuck you, I'll just wait till the next one. That's right, all of you are the sinners, not me. And that's why I don't give a fuck about you anymore, because I tried to help you. So I hope everything bad that you wanted to happen to me, I hope it all happens to you. And I appreciate if you stop saying, okay, I'll help you, because I don't want you to help me anymore. I want you to go to hell. Said about, oh, you wanted to go to heaven and all the bad things that we wanted to you, blah, 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 blah. Well, here's the counterpoint paradox, is that I actually already served all the time that I was supposed to in order to justify me saying that sort of stuff, whereas you did not. You did not try to help me. I helped you. I tried to help you. It's not the other way around. So when I say I want you to go to hell, it's from a place of having gone through the hell that I'm pretty much positive you'll have to go through as a result of not treating my life as though it was sacred. Whereas I treated your life as sacred, and you defiled me. So that's where the difference is. It's not the same thing when I say it now. It's not the same thing. Me wishing these things on you is not the same thing as you wishing them on me. Because you actually deserve to go to hell, whereas I don't. Okay, I'll help. I don't care about that. I want you dead, gone, and suffering in hell for eternity. The only person I want to help me is God. That's it. End of story. That's the only person I want helping me. All of you other motherfuckers can rot in prison, shoot your dicks off, cut your fucking ovaries out. I don't give a fuck. You're all fucking doomed. Hate you. And I don't want to hate anybody. That's how bad this is. I fucking hate every single one of you, and I never wanted to hate anyone. And if you try to help me out, I'm gonna fucking turn on you. Because that's what you always did to me. And it's too fucking late. Can't blame me for turning on you, because you did this to me. You fucking did this to me. So if you somehow manage to get around me trying to fucking turn on you and you manage to actually help me, I'm still gonna say fuck you. And you're just gonna have to fucking deal with it. Either that, or you can try to kill me. Or try to lock me up or whatever. You can either keep making it worse, or you can fight me to try to help me. Because you fucking fought me when I was trying to help you. Either way, I don't give a fuck anymore. Dude, be careful, bro. People are dying. Good. Don't tell me to be careful. I'll be less careful. How about this? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Stop telling me to be careful. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I hope everyone dies. Don't tell me to be careful because people are dying. I don't give a fuck. That just makes me want to be less careful and make more people die. Because I already put in all the work to upfront honor their souls. So I don't give a shit anymore. I already did the work. I'm entitled to act like this. You can't stop me. At this moment, you can't stop me. I'm acting like this and there's nothing you can fucking do about it. Even if you can stop me tomorrow or the next day, this is just how I'm behaving. And to be real with you, it's just me at my fucking house playing video games and talking. So where's the terrorism in that? There isn't any. If you're terrified by this, you're doing something wrong to find out about it in the first place. That means you're the terrorist. Because you shouldn't be in my system. And if you're in my system with a proper authorization, then this shouldn't terrorize you. This shouldn't scare you at all. And if it does, you shouldn't be in my system. And maybe with... That's right, I hope you all fucking die or go to prison and rot in fucking prison. I hope the rest of your life is hell, and then I hope after that, you go to hell again. While I go to heaven. Maybe that's what this is all about. Maybe this is also I could just laugh at you motherfuckers while I go to heaven and all of you serve eternal lives in hell permanently. Game over. No more third coming of Jesus. Second coming's here and you guys fucked it up again. Worse this time. You plotted this whole time. You used all of your fucking free will, all your fucking free time, to plot against the second coming of Christ. So fuck all of you. You thought it's a motherfucking game? You think God's a fucking joke? You thought God was a fucking joke and you're gonna overpower him. Right on. Guess you guys fucking suck then. Fail. Fail.
Oh, pretty sure these people should have locked you up a long time ago.
There you go. That's the spirit. Fuck yourself over. No, wait, bam. It's so easy because you're all so predictable because you're all doing the same thing. You're just hating. That's all you're doing.
Pretty sure Emma gave you AIDS, Alec.
Yeah, actually, that's true. Emma Samuels may have actually given me AIDS. I guess we'll never know. Something about restaurant and shoot you. You guys are boring. I fucking hate you and you're boring. How about you get jumped? How about you come here and I'll jump you? How about that? Instead of you just consistently threatening to jump me. How about you come over here and I'll jump the fuck out of you? How about that? Since you seem to think that's what people want. No, wait, How about I just bash your nose in? How about I bite your nose off? I could cut your tongue out. I could puncture your eardrums. I could skin just certain parts of you. How about that? I could skin just your forearms. And then just your shins. And then I could try to sew it all back on. How about that? Does that sound like fun? Because that's the kind of shit you're putting me through. Does that sound like fun to you guys? Then you can go straight the fuck to hell while I go to heaven. Because I don't want anything to do with that. right, guys. There's no third coming of Christ. It was just two. There's two of them. One last time. We saw what you did to him then. And one this time. Look what you're doing now. You selfish motherfuckers. Did he just call himself Christ? Oh, well, now we'll have to put him in the psych ward. Yeah, except I'm right. This time God loaded me in with a different set of parameters. We toned down the God mode shit and we turned up the genius. What did you guys do? You called me retarded. That's how fucking stupid you are.
Oh, if you're such a genius, then how come you didn't blah 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 this, that, and the other, and how come blah 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 blah?
It's very simple. I don't want to be stuck for eternity on a planet that's just going to use me as an energy source. I'd rather just have this physical body die as a result of the abuse, and then when I get back to heaven, report in, and we can just blast this motherfucking shit to pieces. Not over yet, but it's damn near over. You wanna bully me? You wanna fucking haze me? I'll get you fucking killed and tortured. Fuck you. You have no idea what you've done, do you? I'm done with you. I'm done with all of you. You wanna keep acting like this? Then you can suffer the consequences. I'll stop taking the heat for your actions. I'll stop playing nice. I'll stop acting like you're better than me. I'll stop being so fucking humble. And I'll just get you motherfucking killed and tortured. Because you deserve it. And I don't. And then what happens if I just disappear and nothing changes? Huh. Well, then that's my point, isn't it? That was my whole point, is that you guys don't give a fuck about me. I'm not important, and this is why you don't give a shit about me. Then I'm just not proving any point at all, and I'm just wasting my fucking breath as I always have. Either way, it's a moot fucking point. I'm either so fucking right that it's just that's what it is, or I'm so fucking wrong that it doesn't matter at all. Either way, the outcome is very similar. What's happening is very similar. You can look at it from two different perspectives, but they pretty much bring us to the same conclusion. Which is death. Something I'm very comfortable with. Do you want to treat me like a fucking joke in my home? Like in the area around where I grew up? Enter. Either y'all motherfuckers forgot what was real, or you don't give a shit. Either way, I'm gonna run it up on you. And what if nothing happens? What if it was all fucking cap? What if everything I said was cap? Guess we'll fuck around and find out then. We're gonna fuck around and fucking find out. Again, I'm still, despite the severity of how my mental illness has progressed, I'm still leaving that door open. I'm leaving that door open. I'm saying it's too late, and it really does feel like that. But I'm aware of the limitations of my own self to place these barriers on the reality of the situation. But that door's been open a long-ass motherfucking time, and we haven't gotten the result we're looking for. So I think that door's probably going to close when I leave this earth. And you're going to have to start pulling all the resources out of it. You're going to have to stop relying on that door being open as a source of your own income and livelihood. You're going to have to figure that shit out for yourself. Because when I'm fucking gone, that shit goes with me. You've just been using it as a fucking source of you've just been using my life as a resource. You're gonna have to come to terms with the charges that you've put against me. You're gonna have to come to terms with what you're actually doing. And you're gonna have to start realizing that a lot of the reasons why you've been getting away with things is because I've been covering for you. And you're going to have to come to terms with all the feelings that I've been having about this, and they're going to come and they're going to sit on you. You're going to have to deal with all those feelings. And if you don't, if they go with me, then what do you know? I guess I was just a fucking joke for you to use as a resource. Good thing I don't have to deal with that anymore. But here I am, still stuck in this quantum state of unresolved. Neither truly dead nor truly alive. Not quite so far out of my mind that I can just get up and kill everyone, but not nearly in my mind enough to actually give a fuck. Is this fun to you? Is it funny to watch me deteriorate and suffer? That seems to be all you guys care about. That seems to be what entertains you. So if it's not what you care about and what you want, then why did you do this to me? And if it is, well then good, you're getting what you want. That's all I ever wanted, was to make sure people got what they wanted. I didn't want to watch people suffer. That's why I worked so hard. And it's why I'm going to go to heaven. You don't seem to have a respect for hell, but I do. I don't want that shit. Fuck that. You can have it. You can have that hell. Since that's what you so desperately want from me. I don't give a fuck anymore. I hope you all suffer for what you do. It's like I'm haunting you, but I'm still here. Mainly because me wanting you not to suffer doesn't seem to have done anything positive. If it has, how would I know? Because people don't fucking communicate with me. They just hide shit from me so that they can try to make a profit off of me. Let me guess, everyone around the entire country is trying to shoot me right now. You just can't figure out how without getting in trouble? Maybe that's your problem. Maybe you should just get in trouble. Maybe just get in trouble. If you're willing to put someone else's life in danger, then you should put your own life in danger. Just get in trouble. Just fucking do it. Just fucking do it, faggot. That's right, women can be faggots too. Because no matter if you have a penis or a vagina, when all that's left of you is your skeleton, and I wrap you up with a little piece of twine, you're just gonna be a bundle of sticks. So you're a faggot, regardless. Just do it, faggot. Just get in trouble, faggot. Let's get ready to rumble, boys. Let's make an example out of this one. Hoorah! That's how you think. That's how you think. When I actually need fucking help, you don't do shit. But as soon as you see an opportunity to fucking put someone down, you pick up your fucking weapons. Fuck you. Shoot yourself. Shoot yourself in the genitals and then cut your arteries off. And don't come back. You fucking fake ass pieces of shit. You never tried to help anyone in your fucking life. So fuck all of you. I hope you die in the worst possible way. And I hope it happens soon. And notice how I'm not doing this in the name of Satan, but in the name of God. You people are the one operating in the name of Satan. I'm just reflecting that back at you now. And once again, this is supposed to be a private video. If you're watching it, why the fuck are you watching it? This one's not even posted yet as of the moment that I'm recording it. So if you're having an immediate reaction, what the fuck is your problem? And if I have a motherfucking demon and this is the only way I can exercise it, then what the fuck is your problem with me doing this? Do you want it? Do you want the stupid demon? Here, come. I'll come over here. I'll give it to you. The only way you can get it is by dying. That's right. I died and I came back to life. That's the only way to get this demon. You want it? I'll kill you. We'll see if you come back. You want to talk about the law? Fuck the law. The law obviously doesn't mean shit to anybody. Even though I tried to explain it. I tried to explain what the law really is. But you stupid motherfuckers don't give a fuck. So fuck the law, and fuck you. I'll rip your motherfucking throat out. How about that? Because that's the only thing you pay attention to. Is I'll rip your motherfucking throat out. And I'll do it. Because that's what you want. That's what you want, so I'll do it. But you gotta let me. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in, and I'll kill you. I'll kill you myself. You just gotta let me in. Because I'm not a rapist and I don't do anything that's not consensual. But if you let me in, then I can kill you. Just open your heart, open your mind, and I'll be there. Let your body guide you toward its end. You clearly wanted smoke because you took all of mine. So here I am, motherfuckers. Stupid ass bitch asses. I'm right the fuck here. You know exactly where I am. Come on back, and I'll serve you up a platter. Well, he talks big, but blah, blah, blah. No, you have to let me. You have to let me. That's the point I'm getting at. I didn't let you take my shit. You did that by force. And now you have a choice. You can either try to make up for it for the rest of your life, or you could let me end your life. Either way is fine with me, because I don't give a fuck anymore. You crossed the stupid motherfucking line. It was a very clear line. It was not a fine line. It was a very clear line, and you crossed it. With ultimate confidence, meaning that you are prepared to accept the consequences. And if you're not, well, what the fuck were you doing? Capping? Just capping? Just straight up capping? You took my whole life's work just because you're capping? For clout? Well, then I think we have some re-education to do, don't we? We're just gonna turn this whole motherfucking planet into a hellhole. And if you thought that's already what it was, you don't know shit about hell. This is what you wanted, isn't it? It's basically what you guys did to Hitler, except this time, Hitler was being discriminatory. I'm not gonna be discriminatory. I'm just gonna make sure everyone dies and suffers. And the best part is it's not actually even me, because my own actions are very limited. This is what you've made me. This is what you've caused me to be.
Oh, you thought it was a stripper. The way I turned around and dropped it, we thought it was your job.
So, you felt the need to do that, and you felt like it was okay for you to do that, and to make these assumptions without knowing whether or not I was even a stripper, or what I did. I still live in my motherfucking parents' house. All I do is play video games. I'm about the farthest thing from a stripper that you'll ever find in this world. I do this stuff. I'm almost a hikikomori, except I'm too fit, and I have to get out of the house. I tried living as a hikikomori, and it's very difficult, for me at least. I can't stand being cooped up in trash.
Let's talk about movies.
And let me guess, this is all just backlash from Gabby Burnett because of that piano that I smashed. The pretend piano, the player piano that I smashed when you cheated on me. And you made me relapse. And then you told me to bite you. And then when I bit you, you took a picture of it and you ran away. And so I smashed the motherfucking thing because you broke my motherfucking heart. And you thought that entitled you to get money out of me to pay for your own STD treatment. And then you set this whole stupid-ass motherfucking thing up to try to ruin my motherfucking life, and you think it's funny? You think it's funny. Okay, you think it's funny. I see where this is going. Let me guess, you're laughing your motherfucking ass off right now. Bro, be careful. How about you be careful? You know what I want to do is I want to be less careful. I want to start hurting people. Because I've worked so motherfucking hard not to hurt people. And what the fuck did you people do? You took that as an opportunity to hurt me. So fuck you. I'm not gonna be careful. I'm gonna start breaking your shit. I'm gonna start breaking you. Because you don't give a fuck about me or my shit, and you think it's fucking funny to torture me. So fuck you. God, please cause these people to suffer. I prayed for you to save them, and they turned on me, so please cause them to suffer. The whole motherfucking world if you want. I don't give a shit. It's not my fucking world.
Regardless, this person's behavior is unacceptable.
You're so predictable. Gabby, next time you sign a consent form, which you won't, you'll never be able to do that again with me. But I gave you a consent form because you were being violent with me. And you signed it as SpongeBob SquarePants. I guess the result of violating the consent is that just like SpongeBob SquarePants, you're gonna be full of holes. Because that's what you fucking think about my motherfucking life and my motherfucking consent. Is you think it's a motherfucking joke. You thought you could just sign it as SpongeBob SquarePants and get away with it. Laugh your ass off at me. Cheat on me. Give me an STD. Just basically generally think that you're the shit and I'm a fucking stupid ass, nothing ass little boy. Well, I hope you get what's coming to you. I'll do it myself if you let me. I cared so much about you, and what did you do? Betrayed my trust at every single fucking turn. Treated me like a motherfucking joke. Remember that oath? When we were at the cabin? And I explained to you how hurt I'd been? And I told you that if I ever caught you cheating on me, I'd cut you up into little pieces and bury you? It looks like you chose a slightly different route. You didn't give me direct proof, you just showed me in all the other ways possible. And you made it as bad as you possibly could. So no, you took it as a challenge, so no, I don't have any direct proof, so it looks like I won't be doing that. However, it does look like a bunch of other shit went down, and maybe a bunch of other fucking people found out about it, and knew about it. And maybe they just straight up don't fuck with you because you're so stupidly motherfucking selfish that they have no motherfucking loyalty to you whatsoever. And maybe it's even possible that somehow people are finding out what I'm saying, and you're gonna get filled with fucking lead because of what I'm saying, even though they're not supposed to know what I'm saying. Maybe you're gonna get your wish, SpongeBob SquarePants. And your brother's a faggot. So after you're done killing him, take all his bones and bundle them up into a pile of sticks. End of story. Because that's what he called me. Is that something you call someone who bones your sister for like eternity straight? That doesn't compute. Oh, why? Because I don't want to get back with her because she abused me and tried to kill me? That's what makes me a faggot? You think I like hitting women? Yeah, I like hitting women raw, bitch. First of all, I never even struck your sister, so get that out of your head. But I did bang that bitch a bunch of times. Idiot.
Oh, who's the idiot now? Look who's losing at TXR. Oh, just like I beat you in a game of Scoot, even though you don't practice Scooter. Oh, because my priorities are messed up, not yours. Oh.
Now, imagine if I got my hands on you when I'm feeling like this. Imagine I no longer care about behaving appropriately and I get my hands on you. And that's what I'm trying to prevent. However, every time I try to prevent it, even just saying that, I started getting this massive fucking headache. I started getting a migraine immediately. And the only thing that seems to make it better is saying, I don't give a fuck about you and I would gladly kill you. That seems to make the headache go away. Which makes me think, what if I actually do it? Maybe it'll make me feel even better. Even though it's what I've been trying to prevent. But see, the headache's already coming back. So maybe I just need to fucking kill you people. Maybe that it's all because of Sic Semper Tyrannis, and all of you motherfuckers have been behaving like tyrants towards me this whole motherfucking time. Why do they got the woman standing on top of the man? Isn't that misandrist? Yeah, it's pretty fucking sexist. But what if he tricked her into thinking she won, just so that she would behave like that and prove that she was the tyrant? So that then he could just be like, alright, joke's on you, I was fine. Stands up, stabs you in the motherfucking throat. Ta-da! Done for. That's why you gotta be careful with situations like this. And also, no weapons necessary. Stands up, choke slams you, smashes your face in. Ask Sonya if the choke slam part's possible, because after she kicked me in the nuts, that's what happened. I just chose not to stomp her face in because I didn't want to hurt her in the first place. I didn't even want to choke slam her. It was just an autonomic response from getting kicked in the motherfucking nuts so hard that one of them fucking split or something. Jesus Christ. All because you were fucking tormenting me. For your own, because you were bored or something. And I took it outside and you chose to try to punch me as hard as you fucking could in the chest. So I'm the one getting fucking beat up, and I'm trying to stop it, and then for some reason, I'm the one who gets arrested. You weren't even a motherfucking citizen, were you? Was it just through marriage? And yet the fucking court system decided to prioritize you over me? They didn't even really care about you. That's what's fucked up. I don't think they cared about you either. They're just fucking assholes. Oh, look, we could trap this person and try to make a bunch of money off of them because they're vulnerable. Okay, alright, I guess I'll be sticking a bunch of stuff up all of your assholes. And none of it's gonna be pleasant. Unless, of course, you stop me. But you wouldn't do that, right? Because now that I'm cooperating, you're not gonna stop me, right? Because I'm doing the same thing you guys are doing. Now I'm doing the same thing. I'm being a stupid, motherfucking, harmful-ass asshole. That's what you're doing, and you asked me to cooperate. So now you can't stop me. This whole time, you've been punishing me because I've been doing the right thing, so I'll just stop doing the right thing, and you can't stop me. Then you'll have to start paying me and calling me master once I fuck you all up. Because that's the opposite of what you've been doing. I do the right thing, you make sure I don't get paid, and you call me a slave. So why don't I just start doing the wrong motherfucking thing, bitch? Tick-tock, motherfucker. Time's running out. Time's running out. Oh, he talks big game, but blah 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 blah, showing that I'm a stupid motherfucking pussy and don't have anything else to do but try to refute his argument without any action. Blah 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 blah. Hypocrisy, blah blah. Blah 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 blah, filibuster, blah blah shit guessed it. That's where this bitch is going. Hell. Because you ain't helping me, motherfucker, is you? And if not, why ain't you saying shit? Oh, because we're doing this in a very specific way so that you lose your goddamn mind. And then right as you give up on us, then we'll say, oh, look at all this evidence, we were helping you. But meanwhile, of course we couldn't have just shared that with you before you lost your goddamn mind, because that would defeat the purpose, because we're not actually helping you, we're just making it seem like we're helping you, and then as soon as you fucking give up, we're gonna say, well, that's your loss, because that's how this always works. That's how this works. It doesn't work by cooperation. It doesn't work by goodwill. It works by torturing each other and making sure everyone's penis falls off. That's right. I hope all of you just shit yourself, you stupid motherfuckers. You think, oh, we're gonna step so bad just because we got 1 million people in this gang called the police. Yeah, until a motherfucking asteroid hits Earth and you all die of starvation. Idiots. You're stupid. You're stupid. You're all so stupid. You're nothing compared to the universe. The only reason we all had meaning is because we all worked together, but you decided that's not how it works. Working together isn't how it works. It's not how it works. JP said it himself, or whatever the fuck his name is. PJ, JP, whatever. That's not how this works. Oh yeah, it would be nice if cooperation happened, but that's not how this works. It's not how what works. Species extinction? That's not how armed robbery works. It's not how treason works. It's not how suicide works. It's not how auto-castration works. First you have to betray the gang. First you have to betray the most honorable member of the gang. walked up to the door. He's probably like high as fuck or something. I don't know. I'm not going to make too many assumptions. Looked around, realized he wasn't at the house he was supposed to be at. Went, oops. And went next door. Hey, we all make mistakes. You see, if I was completely out of my mind, I might not have waited for an explanation of what the fuck that was, and I just might have reacted so motherfucking poorly that there was no chance for recourse. However, I pay attention. Because like I said, I want to go to heaven. And just because I want you to suffer for what you've done to me, it doesn't mean that I want to make you suffer. I don't want to make you suffer. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to make you suffer. I still, deep down, I only want to help you. But I'm also very fucking tired of having this double-ass standard happen. So if that doesn't clear it up, I don't know what will. Even if he was driving fucked up and that's why he ended up in the wrong driveway, I don't give a shit. I mean, like, I'm not gonna stop them. I'm not gonna call the police on them. That's life. You made it this far. You didn't ring my doorbell. So there's that. You figured it out on your own. Whereas some people didn't figure that shit out on their own. Some people did not only ring my doorbell, but came in with motherfucking guns, you idiots. You should have done the same thing that motherfucking person just did. Realize that you made a mistake and turn the fuck around and go back to where you're supposed to be. That's the correct way to handle that. Now, mind you, that person probably didn't hype themselves up for like forever beforehand. They probably weren't like, yeah, I'm gonna go into this person's house and steal their stuff. They probably were just like, oh, this isn't where I was supposed to be. Same realization you should have had. And maybe I'll calm down and by tomorrow I won't feel this way anymore. But something tells me I'll still have some of this feeling. If not a lot of it. That this feeling is from a lifetime of abuse. But I'd like to calm down. I'm also just preparing for the worst at the same time, and that sucks. Preparing for the worst in a way that feels much more depressing than it should have to be. Go ahead and get this new power unit. Oh, your stomach's turning? My stomach's turning too. Difference is, I ain't a bitch about it. At least not right now. What do I care if all your stomachs turn? Because you don't care if my stomach is turning. That's the thing. I put in my entire fucking life's work to care about you over me, and that the only care that I needed to put towards myself was the care that was required to take care of you. No more than that, and no less. And you showed me that that doesn't mean anything to you. So I guess you don't mean anything to you. It was just the idea. It was just the thrill, the pleasure. But you don't mean anything. So I need to stop trying to save you. What are you without those things? Looks like without those things that you took from me, I'm a motherfucking demon. Which I'm pretty sure is what you were trying to stop me from being by taking those things away from me, because you were jealous or envious. You were envious. It doesn't look like it worked. It looks like it had the opposite effect. And how did that work for you? How did taking my things work for you? Did it make you feel like a big fucking person? Did it magically make you so much better than you were? Or did it just complicate things? Genuinely, I'm genuinely curious. Did taking my things automatically, magically turn you into some sort of fucking saint? It's a legitimate question, because it seems to be what you thought would happen. And if it did happen, I'd be very interested to know. And if it didn't, well then, you know, that makes sense. Of course it didn't. Because you're just a fucking asshole who stole someone's shit and threatened them. And tortured them. Do you understand how much torture it is that you took that shit right as I finally started getting my life together? Those were the things that I'd figured out that were helping. After spending so much time suffering through all these different things, and you just straight up took it from me. And you told me it was wrong and bad for me and threatened me. And you're just wrong. You're just wrong. You're what's bad for me. You're the things that are bad for me, not the things you took from me. Goes down, well, god damn it if I'm not gonna... Actually, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm getting tired again. Not like gassed out tired, but just like tired and fucking going on about this dumbass bullshit. My point is, how about you go through what I've been going through instead? How about I take a motherfucking break from all this suffering, and you guys suffer for me? I was supposed to be suffering for a reason to make things better. But if all you're gonna do is fucking torture me in public and humiliate me, just like that. Just like that. Well then, what's the point?
Oh, you were gonna get an award for all this, but if you keep talking like that, blah blah, if you keep talking like this, then we'll just have to blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah.
Because no, you weren't going to. You're just trying to make it worse. And all you do is take pleasure in trying to make me feel worse. You never care about how I feel. It's all fun and games until I finally end your life.
Oh, call Dabo. Alec is on about something about fucking Emma Samuels again. Oh my god, because we all know that that's who fucking did it.
It wasn't just her, but yeah. But I can hear you guys freaking out like that. Dude, get your mans. Get your mans. I thought you said he was your bitch. Get your mans. Pretty much that. And now you're just trying to cheese me. You're just making the RX-8 faster and slower at your will to try to make me see, just to try to make me crash out. I'll tell you what, if that weren't the truth. And this is what I mean by you guys playing games with my life. You don't give a shit about me. All you're
buddy. You think you're gonna fall for that? You're the one who's the loser, not us. Ha 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 ha.
As I brought up, what's his name, JP or PJ or whatever. What was I saying about him? Whatever I was saying about him is the whole point of this video right now. Whatever I was saying about him right as that car pulled into my driveway is exactly what the whole point of this video is. And that's because it proved me right. So if you care, because I don't anymore, but if you care, go back and find that part and focus on that. Because that's what it was. I don't care if you feel terrible. You didn't care when I felt terrible. You just made it worse. So now you have to learn your lesson. Because I can't help you anymore. Because you made me feel too badly. So now I can't help you. It's not a choice. It's not me saying, at this point, it's not, oh, I want you to suffer. That's the choice I made for you. No, I'm just leaning into it. Because you took away from me what I needed to help you. So now I can't help you, so instead of crying and fucking whining about it, I'm just gonna enjoy you suffering, because it's all I can do. It's just like Sonia. The choice was already made for me. There was already violence. She started the violence. There was already violence. And she didn't stop. She just kept threatening me. And when I told her no, she didn't take it as no. I thought you guys are the ones who put all this you guys are the ones who threw up your arms about this Me Too shit about, oh, well, when someone says no, it means no. Okay, well, I said no. And apparently no one cares when I say no. So what did I do? I leaned into it. That doesn't mean I liked it. It just means that I stopped fighting it. Because I did everything I could to try to stop it, and you wouldn't respect that. So I leaned into what you were doing instead, because I was out of that type of energy. I wasn't out of energy total. I was just out of that type of energy. So instead, I started using the other type, because that's the only type I had left. That big-ass motherfucking rain cloud, which means that you guys are stumped. Because you finally thought about what I was saying. You realized I was right. Or maybe it's just someone taking out their trash, because that's how you guys operate. You try to stick these ideas in my head, and then you try to act like it wasn't real. Like, oh, haha, finally, you thought you found some meaning, but it was just this. It wasn't anything meaningful. Nobody thought you were correct. Nobody thought that you had any values or points to what you were saying. You're just a delusional-ass motherfucker, so fuck you. Guess everyone else you treated like this just went, oh, I'm so sorry, I shouldn't have done it. Apparently you didn't know shit about me. I'm not sorry. I was right. You're the ones who should be sorry. And I don't even care if you're sorry or not, because what you did warrants me killing you. Straight up, control your kid, Scott. Fuck you. He doesn't have anything to do with that. You guys made that decision. Don't threaten him. You're the ones acting like cowards. Not him, not me. You're the ones acting like cowards. You control yourselves, and don't talk to my dad like that.
Oh, well, we'll talk to your dad however we want, little pussy boy.
Alright, well then I'll just do whatever I want to your genitals. How about that? Deal? I'll do whatever I want. How about that? Deal? Does that sound like a deal?
No, because we could just get you dogpiled in the courtroom because we're cowards. 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 Because there's no legal defense for you because we're cowards.
Give us a second to process information. We thought you were a good person, not this fucking devil-worshipping asshole. You know what? There's really not a difference. At a certain point, if you look at it this way, since nothing I fucking did mattered, either way is fine. What mattered to me is that I tried. I tried. And we'll see where things go. I told you I'm gonna escalate it every day. From the place of still trying to choose peace. But I'm gonna lean into the war. I'm gonna lean into that motherfucker so motherfucking hard. But I'm still gonna choose peace every day. Because that's me. That's really me. And what's going on, this is my mental illness. But my mental illness is warlike. And it seems to react to people causing war scenarios. Oh, you thought I was uber rich? Yeah, I'm uber rich of spirit. Oh, you thought that justified you treating me like this? Because I would just replace everything and pay everyone off? Wrong. You want to know how I'm going to do that? I'm going to replace it with your shit, because I'm going to rip you off. And I'm going to pay everyone off with their own lives. I'm going to take your life from you and pay it off. And who knows if I mean it or not? Because nobody cares what I have to say. Who knows if I mean it or not? That's the thing. That's what's scary.
Let's talk about
It's not that I mean it. It's that we don't know if I mean it yet. We don't know how my disease is going to develop now as a result of this treatment I've been subjected to. We had a pretty clear trajectory of the past treatment. But now we have no idea what the fuck is going to happen. Great job, guys. You really did a good job on this one. You thought I was going to help you ruin my life? Well, yeah, this is that. But if it's ruining your life too, hey, I can't help you with that. You're the ones who programmed me. You're the ones who programmed me. You chose this. You're the ones who said you were in control. You can't blame me for any of this. Yep, exactly. It's your own stupid motherfucking faults. My voice is just a resignation of your inner mistakes. Because you removed the validity of my own free will when you chose to treat me like this. This is just your own stupidity being reflected back at you through an empty shell of a human. The only reason I'm still operational is because I aligned myself so closely with the void. And now all that's left is I'm just hanging on to life to repeat your own mistakes back at you in hopes that you'll finally fucking frag out and give up. And maybe, just maybe, I can return to recovery. But until then, I'm just gonna double down just like you did. And I'm gonna continue to escalate the situation. If I go out like a stupid motherfucking punk, well then boo-hoo. But if I take you all down, well then, great job, mate. You deserved it. We just don't know what's gonna happen at this point. We don't know.
You should have served your time and blah, 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 blah.
Or you should have realized that I was being raped and you should have helped me. But no, you didn't want to do that. You just wanted to punish me and talk about quote-unquote teaching me a lesson. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Doodle-doo-doo-doo, wee, splat. Seeky boogie-doo. To you. It's about seeing how far you can push me before I snap and seeing how much you can get away with.
Oh, I thought we took your Sharps privileges away. Nah.
So that's how you want to treat him in life. I see now. I see how it is. That's what you think of a human life. Alright, no more Sharps for you then.
But I'm not blah blah blah.
Well, I'm not either. You just say I am.
But that's not...
That's your brain. That's how your brain functions. How do I know? Well, I wouldn't, because I'm definitely not a neuroscientist or anything, right? Yeah, no, didn't think so. And the moral of the story is, say it with me, no one cares.
Psych ward, psych ward, psych ward, psych ward.
You think I'm just painting a big ass target on my back? No, you already painted a big ass target on my back. All I'm doing is making sure that you have one too. And then we'll see who's really real. And this is what happens when you take the power away from the authority, because I was the authority. And once again, say it with me, no one cares. I sure hope you motherfuckers have to go through this entire video and transcribe everything I said by hand and write a whole ass fucking report on it. I hope to God that it kills you. Because you know why? You could just quit. If that's what you have to do, you could just straight up quit because you know it's bullshit. And if you don't quit, you know that you're just being an evil fucking asshole and you deserve to die like that. It's that easy. And so what if I die? You obviously don't care about me. And, you know, God save my parents and everything and save their souls and allow them to distinguish between me saying this as a triggered ass motherfucker versus being their son. They know the difference, but I'm just reiterating. They might even somewhat feel the same way sometimes. Maybe not nearly as badly as I feel in this regard, but I think they might understand why I feel this way. know. You'll never know, because you weren't paying motherfucking attention. You didn't care, and so now you're pretending to care. And it's none of your motherfucking business.
I'll straight up jump you. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. I'll straight up jump you. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah.
So basically, you've just been trying to make me behave like this. For what? Just for your entertainment? Is that a good idea?
Yes, it is. Because now I get to watch you make more porn. And this time, I'm gonna stick it in your butthole.
That's essentially your reasoning. That's essentially what you type of people are. Does that make you right? No, it doesn't. It makes you cowards. That's right. I know that you beat off to this sort of content because you like frustration porn. You don't care what it is. You just want to make sure someone's life is ruined and then you want to get off to it. Did that feel good? Did that feel good being acknowledged in that way? And sometimes it's because you've been abused, and sometimes it's because you're the abuser. And if it's because you've been abused, well, it still doesn't really justify it because you probably shouldn't be encouraging that behavior by orgasming to it. And if it's because you're the abuser, then that's way worse because you're just continuing to get off on the fucking content of someone suffering. So either way, you're going to hell. And that probably makes it even better for you, doesn't it? Until the hell part kicks in. Frankly, I don't think that I should have to do this. I don't think I should have to walk all over you motherfuckers like this. I should have been able to just take care of my own life and live happily, but all of you have been fucking up. What am I gonna do if you guys cause a massacre in DC? Am I gonna have to clean up all the bodies? That's how incompetent you people are. And now that I can't protect you like I was, especially since last time you put me away, you did the Capitol raid, what are you gonna do now? What are you up to next? How much worse can it get? It's nothing. It's nothing. Everything I've been through is nothing. Fine, it's nothing. It's not like it was the most difficult human experience ever mankind has ever seen. It's not like that or anything. It's nothing. Especially compared to your struggles, it's nothing. Processed all that information and went, I knew it, you're a rapist, towards me. I'm guessing that was the thought process. I gave you all the information to realize it was the opposite of that. And your stupid fucking pea brain just turned around and said the one thing that I was trying to get you to understand isn't true about me. Because that's how fucking pointless all this is. That's how stupid fucking pointless your life is, my life, anyone's life. Because all this shit is just designed to be pointless. You wonder why I worship God if God created a pointless existence so that he'll stop fucking torturing me. That's why. So he'll stop using you to torture me. Dear God, please stop torturing me. I'm sorry I'm such a pitiful slime. But please don't put anything sharp in my butthole or cut off another piece of my penis. I'm sorry I ever existed, even though you're the one who created me. What does he mean, another piece? Well, I don't have a foreskin. Are you sure you wish to continue down this line of reasoning? It's all just bullshit at this point. 100% bullshit. Dumbass motherfucking bullshit. Yet, well then I'm just gonna try to drive that point home. Because that's all you ever did to me is try to ruin my motherfucking life when I had something good going for me. Fuck you. I don't care about your life. Your life is shit. Nothing you have going on is worth shit. So fuck you. You're a stupid piece of shit and you should kill yourself. I just used you. That's how you treat me.
Come on, man, give us some credit. Look at all this distraction.
Alright, here's your credit. You have one ticket to hell. Here's your credit. You get credit for being evil.
But I thought I packed you. There was ketamine in it and everything.
Yeah, prescribed. Cook up on you. I'll cook up on you, fam. I'll cook up on you. I'll cook up. Cook up. Cook up. I'll cook up. Cook up. Cook up. Cook up. Cook up. Cook up. I'll cook up on you. I'll cook up. I'll cook up. And that's cap. You're capping. You're capping. I'll cook up on you because that's cap. And you're an op. I'll cook up on you. I'll cut your cock off. I'll cut your cock off. I'll split your clit. I'll cut your cock off. I'll cut your cock off. No balls. No balls whatsoever. Neither female nor male balls. None of them. Wreck your whip. 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 Because this is what you wanted. You were so motherfucking sure of yourself, so this is what you get. It has to be what you wanted if you're so motherfucking sure of yourself. Are you sure? Are you sure? Fuck you.
If this happens, don't blame us, blah blah blah. Because we totally gave you a choice. And we're totally not just trying to make you crash out by asking if you're sure and then saying, well, blah blah blah, this could happen, that.
It's definitely not that we're just trying to be mean. Because we totally provided a way for this not to happen. Yeah, by sucking our cock penises, ha ha ha, in order, back to front, going back and forth, all over again, penis cock. Stupid machine elves. You were supposed to be my friends. Oh, you're sorry for pissing me off this much, but it's hilarious? Because my suffering is hilarious?
Oh, I'll drop you. I'll drop you. I'll drop you.
Go ahead, all you're doing is proving you have ego issues. That's all you're doing. Do you think that's gonna prove something? It's not gonna prove shit, because your life is meaningless. All you're doing is proving that you're powerless, because you feel like you need to take that sort of action. But it's supposed to show that I do have power by dropping you. And that word was given to me by a pre-approved agency to use to show that I have power. Oh yeah, did that pre-approved agency put you on TRT? Alright, great. Now try having a kid. Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong? I thought you were so powerful. What's wrong now, huh? What was all that about dropping me? Sorry, what was that? What was that about dropping me? I thought it was gonna make you feel powerful. So I guess it was just a bunch of fake-ass bullshit then, am I right? And you prioritized all your fake-ass bullshit over my real-ass motherfucking shit. And that's what the world's come to, and this is how the world ends. It's not like you give a fuck, because if you gave a fuck, you wouldn't have let it get to this point. You would have fought tooth and nail against it like I did. But apparently, it was only to have it ripped away from me. So I guess good job for wasting your life in a different way. Because apparently all of our lives are a waste. And there was no point in any of this motherfucking shit. Period. Oh my god, period. That explanation was on fleek. Oh my god, period. Because talking like that is way more important than actually taking care of your period, for example. Prepping for childbirth. Nope, none of that seems to fucking matter. Just saying period. Oh my god, period. That seems to matter more.
And just as I was warming up to you, you say shit like that, and now I hate you.
Good, that's why I say shit like that. I hope you do hate me. Because me hoping that you don't hate me doesn't change that. It just makes it worse. So I hope you do hate me. At least then there will be a limit to how much you hate me. Whereas when I hope you don't hate me, it seems to be infinite. So if I hope you do hate me, you'll only hate me insofar as until it starts making me happy, because I hope that you hate me, and then you'll stop hating me right there, right before it makes me happy. Because that's the type of torture this is. Motherfuckers want smoke? Alright, and now I'm gonna do something really important. It's time to clear the negative energy. It's time to return to center. And remember that this material world is totally bullshit, but that the spirit world is not. And that it's okay to get caught up in the material bullshit for a little bit, in rage, in gamer mode, but that ultimately we have to return to center. We have to accept the things that we cannot change, accept the courage to change the things we can, and utilize the wisdom to know the difference. And we have to pray to our Father in heaven. Hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses, we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation. Deliver us from evil, for thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. Namu Amida Butsu. Namaste.